Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The gun this time. Here's Dunks. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw that. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
He lets a heater go deep. His first throw is an interception. Justin Reid has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Play action. Here's Shump. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team, and Blake Grupe. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Grupe sends it through, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Driving forward with Scatteroo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And play action with Darts. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete over the middle. He drives it up to the 24. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still do.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Demario Davis. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This will end up as a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. On the move, headed right. He can run it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Here he is on third and long. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Off the play action, Chuck. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third down, here's Shuck. Into traffic, complete. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's fourth down.
Gain of 7.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. It's his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Dart gonna throw again. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running with Scannable. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down now. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shuck working from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Give on second to Camaro. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's driving some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Chuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Dart from the pistol. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Putting a receiver in motion. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A handoff to Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's one right down the middle. And the Giants tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped, and that was.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
There's no route in the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snaps a shot. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers.
Blake Grupe.
On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Grupe sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Tracy on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Giants taking over on offense. From the gun, it's Tracy. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nick Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. First throw for the backup now. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ross off the play fake. Flush out now to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in much different spots. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 17, Saints 13. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Watch the twist. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Still on the move, come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, Shuck. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Infield open or close. Like a single line or two. Is that close going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Flushed out of the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he is on third and long. It's on target to Johnson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Russ. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Out with a handful on that run. Now it's second and goal from the 4.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action now, Wilson. Headed out right. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Demario Davis. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Taken in by Vele, right side. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that cap secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. So no luck in that final yard, Brock. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
On the toss to Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Rookie adds the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 27, Giants
Reed now to kick this one away. There's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Giants take over first and 10.
Real quick. They have to pay the bills. Not a minute, not even a little bit. Hold on, wake up, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold on the earth. More good, they can do it on the turf. Hold on.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action, it's Wilson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Defended by Julian Blackmon.
Wilson now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Ross is cooking again. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up fourth and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
His make there, I had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left. So you really can write either script you want. Onside kick,
The
or
Saints
send it
take
deep.
over first
And
and
that
10.
kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Let's go now. 19.
Running behind center with Kamara. And all he can get is 1 yard. Land that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the 37. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shot working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And that one's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints scored by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Nearly an interception on that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Aren't going to throw again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The ability to track the ball. But ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track the ball on a deeper throw like that. He then swatted away. I'm looking at a huge gain.
considerable distance. Desperation time here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
23 yards.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just force an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized that it wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's a give inside to Camaro. He will be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Camaro. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play is certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They made it 3 yards on the toes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Akers up the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mikey,
Now a run with Camaro. That run for a handful as it brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Another run for Kamara. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it. Ready?
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So fans,